Hello my fellow streaks of blue. This is Blue Streaks back at it again with another video. Today we are finally talking about how I make my 3D animations. The reason why you guys asked my how I made the second best Titanic Prisma 3D animation ever made is because of the accessibility. Also the reason why I belong in second place is because the first place belongs to this handsome fellow here. Go check him out. Anyway, the accessibility is the reason why everyone keeps making so trash animations. Because why would you animate on your Android if you could just rot your brain instead? So yeah, here just a few of the terrible abominations people have made over the years. Oh my God. Honestly not surprised why guys ask me, you guys are just so trash at animation. And then all of a sudden the hero comes and finally brings us good content. I guess you noobs were startled from my insane skill. Blue Streak, shut your yapper and get to explaining. Jesus Christ. Calm down, I'll get to it soon. So, stick around if you wanna make masterpieces like this. But if you don't have the patience to any of that, then you're a funny that doesn't belong in the animation industry. Give your mum back her tablet, you spoiled little brat. Sorry, I got carried away. I just don't want little Timmers watching my videos. The last time I checked my analytics I found out that most of my audience are little Timmers who use their mum's iPad to watch Titanic Roblox videos. So let's change that. You get all your homies to watch my channel. This 4 giga chads only. So let's get cracking.
You would not believe your eyes. You would not believe your eyes. You would.
Before you start animation you need a 3D model. Don't worry about finding any. I put a link in the description to get them in Sketchfab. Because you guys don't have the skill to 3D model. Speaking of 3D models, in the near future I plan to make the best Titanic model ever made in Prisma 3D. Anyway, next subject please. Now that you downloaded your 3D model, now you set up the scene before you animate it. First you import your Titanic 3D model. Then you click on the model and then click material, then click on texture. You will proceed by clicking on the plus and then photos, and now it's your job to look for the texture of the model. Now that the Titanic is colored, you will click on the box in the top left corner and proceed with clicking on plane. Stretch it out until you can't see the edges and raise it up a bit. Now go on Google and proceed to get a water texture. Now do the same with clean that we did Titanic and add the texture to it. Click on the box in the top left corner again to get the sphere. Make it big, but not too big that you can't see it. Go on Google again to go get a moonless night sky texture. And add that texture to the sky. Now click on this button in the bottom left corner and flip its material around so the light reflects off of it correctly. Click on the sphere and click on material and then reflect. Click the roof of the house that I currently have your address to if you think I did a bad job at explaining. Anyway, set the number of the reflection in the negatives, which will cause the night sky to glow like Buzz Lightyear. You can put it in any number you want. It can be -69 or -420. It's your choice. Next, open up a light by clicking the box in the top left corner and click on the light and change it from point to sun and make it blue. Make it point downwards and to the side a bit by rotating it to avoid the skybox looking like Donkey Dicky butthole. Next, light up the ship by spawning multiple orange lights. I recommend adding at least 5 to the Titanic. Next, add Titanic and the lights in one group and same with the blue light, ocean and sky in the other, and drag both groups to the box in top left corner so you can spawn it the second you start a new group. So yeah, now that the setup is done, now it's time for you do it yourself. But I'll give you a few tips. When you wanna move the Titanic, click on the group you made for the Titanic in the top right corner. And also if you wanna make a animation with the Titanic splitting in half, then put the stern and bow in separate groups, then group them together. That's it. Please don't make disgustingly ugly, horrible, lazy, stinky, unpleasant, cringe, poopy, dicky, donkey, butthole, brainless, thinkless, useless, loveless, valueless, worthless, awful, nasty, unfavorable, poor, substandard, inadequate, dreadfully second-rate, grim, dumb, poor, diabolical, miserable, abysmal, dumb, rubbish, trash, dumpster, bum, badacky, cadacky, lacking, inferior, lame, wrong, historical, inaccurate, pathetic, below par, generic, wacky, dacky, dinga, knock knock. Who's there? More insults, short, lacking, packing, shabby, low effort, stupid, horrible, talentless, obnoxious, bad, terrible, not good animations. If you want more advice on what to do when animating, then go check out my previous video where I give you advice on what not to do when animating Titanic in Prisma 3D. I hope you learned something new today, and remember, you don't wanna make an animation. You wanna make an experience. Farewell my fellow streaks of blue. This is Blue Streak signing off.